Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my Houston Texans Slow Sim franchise. We're now in week 16 as we have jumped ahead a week as I did not make a video for the Texans' last game just so that we can kind of accelerate this abysmal season that we're in. We did lose to Las Vegas Raiders last week. Let's do a quick overview of that game and catch us up. So our Houston Texans lose 31-16 at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. Garoppolo having an efficient day, completing 72% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Josh Jacobs had a great day, rushing for 130 yards. Both of those days combined are going to equate to a loss to the Raiders. The Texans, a typical game for us, in many of our games this season is our offense just not able to get into the red zone, into the end zone. Stroud, didn't have any touchdowns. He threw an interception. We did get Mike Watkins back, which is good. He had 8 receptions, 100 yards receiving, but nothing really outstanding for any of our other wide receivers. So nothing shocking there in that game. Another loss brings us to 5-9. So going over the standings here in week 16, in the NFC, Arizona and Carolina are neck and neck for getting that number 1 seed in the NFC. Those two teams actually play each other this week in Carolina. Arizona's still playing without Kyler Murray, though. So that should be an interesting game that might decide the number 1 seed in the NFC. In the AFC, of course, Kansas City's still rolling. They're neck and neck above anybody else. The next highest team is Jacksonville. If we take a look at the conference, obviously the AFC is more wide open as you have about 8 teams with 7 wins. So, and as we can see, our Houston Texans are at the bottom of the standings here, tied with the Browns for the worst record in the AFC. Going over some key games from last week, we had the Indianapolis Colts beating the Green Bay Packers 27-24. Anthony Richardson with 2 passing touchdowns on the game, and Jonathan Taylor getting 125 yards rushing in that one. And we had the Steelers going to Baltimore and getting a victory 28-21 as Kenny Pickett threw for 3 touchdowns and an interception. Najee Harris also rushed for 123 yards in that one. The Jacksonville Jaguars continue rolling with their 3rd straight victory, getting a win against the Detroit Lions 34-9. Trevor Lawrence throwing for 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. And Zay Jones getting 8 receptions for 104 yards in that one. The Detroit Lions are the Houston Texans' next opponent. And what was a pretty close game for much of the game, Kansas City avoiding the upset against Buffalo 28-20. Mahomes still getting 4 passing touchdowns in that one, as Rashee Rice had 9 receptions for 133 yards and 3 touchdowns in this one. So Kansas City improves to 13-1. So as I mentioned earlier, our next game is against the Detroit Lions. They are 8-6 and second in the NFC North behind the Packers. 1 game behind the Packers. Pretty good offensive team, especially in the passing game. They're 7th in passing yards per game. They're kind of middle of the road in points per game at 22.6. Jared Goff with 27 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions on the season. Taking a quick look at their last few games, they have lost their last 2 games, but they were on the road against 2 very good teams in the Arizona Cardinals, who are 11-3, and Jacksonville, who's 10-4. So, they've lost to 2 teams that are going to be in the playoffs this year. So Very good team. It's going to be hard for us to win this game. We are on the road, but maybe we'll do better on the road than we have at home. You never know. So with that, let's go in the game and start preparing for our game. All right, we're back in game. First, there's still a couple players that we're negotiating with. Let's go ahead and see if we can sign at least a couple of these players. MJ Stewart, we have an offer for. I'm not gonna submit a new offer for him. The main one I wanted to do, I think, was Steve Nelson. All right, he signed. And I believe there was a total of 3. So Malik Collins, we also have an offer for. I'm not gonna update his offer, so I think we're good there. We also have some staff points to use. I think the safety valve is something we can utilize, boost the short route running of wide receivers and tight ends. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. On the injury front, we just have one injury, one of our backup guards, which we're fine. We have more than enough active players at the center guard position, so I'm fine there. So let's go ahead and go into our game and see if we can beat the Detroit Lions. We're going to skip ahead to the second half here as Houston has a 16-6 lead over Detroit. Lots of field goals kicked in this game so far as the Lions will get the ball first in the second half. Goff in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And a quick throw is made. It's complete to the outside there. That's going to be a gain of 6 yards. This is going to be second down and 4. That was Williams with his third catch. Goff back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be third down and 4 for Detroit. Goff back to throw. And that is caught, and that's going to be a first down for Detroit. Yeah, St. Clair makes the catch. I formation for Detroit. Goff back to throw, and that is almost picked off. Dominic Kelly saw nothing but green ahead of him, but he couldn't hang on. Second down and 10. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, but he has nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard. As Jewell was able to make the tackle. Third down and 11. Play action by Goff. And that is caught as a diving catch was made there by Laporta. That is the 7th catch for Laporta in this game so far. And that's going to be another first down for Detroit. Goff back to throw, and that is caught up the middle. And St. Brown gets his 4th catch. That's going to be an 8-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 2. And Gibbs Gets a hard-fought first down there. It's going to be first down at the 40-yard line of Houston. Play action by Goff. Up the middle, and that is caught, and still running is Williams. And that's his fourth catch. Another big gain for Williams. And he's all the way down beyond to the 20-yard line of Houston. Goff out of the shotgun. He drops back to throw, and that is complete for about 6 yards. That is St. Clair. It's going to be second down and 4. Gibbs gets the carry, and he has some room up the middle. And it's going to be first down and goal for Detroit after that carry. So first down and goal near the 4-yard line. Goff drops back to throw, and that is broken up by Stingley. It's going to be second down and goal. Goff back to throw. He throws it in the end zone. That is going to be caught by Laporta for a touchdown. And Detroit's going to cut the lead. And it is 16-13 Houston now after that opening second half drive by Detroit. This will be returnable by Patterson. And he gets to the 22-yard line. Pierce with the handoff, and that hole closes quickly. He did gain 4 yards. This can be second down and 6. Stroud back to throw, and he throws it quickly to the outside. That is Jordan with his first catch. It's good for 5 yards. This can be third down and 1. Stroud, quick throw to the outside. That is caught by Schultz. That's going to be a first down. Pierce with the carry. He gets about 6 yards. It's going to be second down and 4. Stroud back to throw. And Jordan has another catch to the outside. That's going to move the sticks. It's going to be first down at the 47-yard line. Pierce with the handoff. He fumbles the ball. And Detroit lands on it. So Pierce with the fumble. Let's see if it was a fumble. Yes, it was. It was a big hit made by Number 98, it appears. So a very costly turnover for the Texans, as Detroit now is going to get good field position here. Quick throw by Goff, and that is broken up. That was Griffin. Very good coverage there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. And St. Brown gets the carry. Not much doing, maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Goff sets up the screen to Gibbs, and he has some running room. Makes a move, and he's all the way to the 33-yard line. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Makes a move. He still hasn't been tackled. That's a 9-yard gain for Gibbs. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. The pitch is to Montgomery. And he couldn't get the 1st down, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Goff back to throw. Finds an open receiver near the 10-yard line. That is caught, and that's going to be a 1st down and goal for Detroit. That is St. Clair with the reception. Stingley had the coverage. Quick throw to the end zone. Incomplete by Goff. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, and he's near the goal line as Stingley is hurt. And he's going to the locker room. That is not a good sign, as that's going to make it 3rd down and goal. Goff, quick throw to the outside, and diving for the end zone is Gerald Everett, and that's going to be a touchdown, and Detroit's going to take the lead. Stroud sets up the screen to Hilaire, and Hilaire makes a spin move, and he's going to get about 3 yards short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Stroud back to throw, and that is deflected. And looks like he was trying to go for Watkins there, and it's going to be 4th down. And Houston's not going to go for it. They're going to punt. Quick throw by Goff. Only goes for 2 yards. Nelson on a tackle. This will be 2nd down and 8. Goff back to throw. He finds St. Brown. He's still running. And he's all the way to the 45-yard line of Houston. As he was able to get behind the defense, he beat Nelson there, it looks like. Quick throw by Goff up the middle is caught. As Sheldon Rankins now appears to be shaken up for Houston. That is St. Brown's 6th catch. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Play action by Goff, and that is picked off. And Ward looked like he had room, but his momentum took him out of bounds, unfortunately. So big turnover there for the Texans defense. And Stroud is under center now. He hands it off to Pierce. And he fights his way for 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Stroud back to throw. And that is Tank Dell with the reception. That's going to be a 1st down. Quick throw by Stroud to the outside. That is Schultz with the catch. Only 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Pierce with the handoff. Not much doing. And another injured Texan goes to the sidelines. That is Green. So it's 3rd down and 6. And Stroud attempts to throw it to Dell, but it is going to be incomplete. And that's going to be another 4th down for the Texans offense, as they have not been able to do anything in the second half. Play action by Goff, and that is incomplete as it was broken up by Shaquille Griffin. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Play action by Goff once again, and he completes it to Laporta. This could be a 6-yard gain. This could be 3rd down and 4. Goff back to throw, and that is caught near the 1st down marker. I believe they're going to give it to him, though. That is St. Clair with the reception. And that'll move the chains. And that is a big run by Gibbs, as he gets a gain of about 15 yards. Montgomery with the carry, only gets a yard that time. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. And that was well covered there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Detroit. Goff back to throw. Texans blitzing. And Goff has to get rid of it. So that'll bring the punt team on for Detroit. So only just under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Houston needs to do something on offense to take the lead here. And that is caught by Schultz up the middle. Stroud back to throw. And that is caught by Watkins. That's going to be a 9-yard gain. Play action by Stroud. He avoids the sack, and he's going to throw it away. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 now. As Pierce gets the carry, he has some room. He's all the way to the 50-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for Houston. Stroud out of the shotgun. And that is broken up, intended for Nico Collins. And this could be 2nd down and 10. Only 2:36 remaining in the game. Stroud back to throw. And he finds Collins up the middle. And he's got it all the way to the 35-yard line of Detroit. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Where it is 20-16 Detroit, but the Texans have the ball at the 35-yard line of Detroit. Make that the 34. 1st down and 10. Stroud back to throw. And that was well covered that time. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Stroud back to throw. And he finds Tank Dell, who is crossing the field. And that's going to be a yard short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Stroud throws to Pierce in the flat, and that's going to be complete for a 1st down. As the clock's still running. First down at the 20-yard line, and Stroud drops back to throw, and that is caught, but not much gain to gain there, 3 yards. As another injury for the Texans. 2nd down and 7, 44 seconds and counting remaining. Stroud back to throw, and that's picked off. And that's going to do it for the Texans as Joseph jumps up to make the interception. And that's going to do it for the Texans. As Kirby Joseph jumps up to make the interception. And that'll do it as Detroit comes from behind and to win this game 20-16. Texans had a 16-6 lead at halftime in this game. And the offense just could not score in the second half. Well, the struggles continue for the Texans offense, especially in second half for some reason. But the Texans go down 20-16. Texans did have a 16-6 lead at halftime. The offense was able to move the ball in the first half, although they did struggle in the red zone. Were not able to do anything in the second half. They were able to get to the red zone in the fourth quarter, but an interception was thrown by Stroud late in the fourth quarter to prevent the Texans from potentially getting a game-winning touchdown, as both quarterbacks did okay. They both had an interception. Gibbs was able to get 85 yards. That's averaging 6.5 yards a carry. That's probably too much to give up there. Pierce had a solid day, but he did have that fumble in the first half. The Texans couldn't stop Sam Laporta. He had 9 catches for 87 yards. Tank Dell had a good game. Finally, he's been struggling much of the year. He did have 7 catches for 100 yards. But either way, it's another loss for the Texans, who might be on their way to getting a top 5 pick if this continues. So with that, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks again thanks once again for watching. Be sure and leave a comment. Let me know how you think it's going, and I'll see you next time.